Hey guys, welcome back to another video. What we're going to be talking about today is how to learn quickly and how to learn efficiently, especially when you're trying to become a software developer or when you're trying to learn how to code, right? So basically, when you're brand new into the space, it can be pretty overwhelming at first when you're trying to learn this stuff. And so it could take years, it could take months, depending on you. It could, like, you set your own time frame, right? If I was like just starting out, I would try to get more strategies onto how I can learn faster, learn more efficiently so that I can become a software developer quicker, right? There's no reason why it has to take you years when it could take you months if you just apply certain strategies. And that's why I made this video today, right? That's what we can talk about today. And I just want to, help you guys out. So the first thing I want to talk about is when you're trying to learn how to code or become a software developer, you really want to ignore others. If you're like, let's say you're in a coding boot camp, right? And you're in a class with others, or even if you're in school, you see other people are, grasping things a lot faster than you, or, they're just doing it a lot easier. All you have to do is not compare yourself to others and just compare yourself to the only thing that matters, right? You compare yourself to yourself. The more you compare yourself to others and you see other people are succeeding faster, it'll just give you some more imposter syndrome, and it's stuff you don't need. And if ideally you can identify the things that are working for them and that are not working for you, and then you stop doing those things, right? Every single person learns differently. Every single person would learn more effectively in one way versus the other, and just because other people are succeeding in one way and it's not working for you, you should just stop doing it. There's no point in doing it, right? If someone else is doing something and they tell you to study in a certain way, and then you realize it's not working for you, you should just stop doing it. That being said, though, don't forget to always take constructive criticism and take other people's advice, because it could be helpful. But just use your own judgment and try to find what works with you, and concentrate on those things. That's how I succeeded, honestly, because when I was in school, the traditional ways of teaching and just going to lectures and stuff wasn't really working for me, and I quickly had to find other ways to study. And I found other ways of preparing for interviews, like doing leak code and stuff like that. So it's really important that you find the best ways for you to learn, and you really concentrate on that. So the second thing, then this really applies if you're trying to become a software developer or software engineer, whatever you want to call it. I honestly still to this day don't know what the difference is between those two. And it's you don't want to be good at everything, right? You want to identify what you have to be good at for certain jobs, right? So let's say you're a front end developer, so you have to be good at JavaScript. So you really consume yourself in the things that you have to be good at, and everything else you have to realize that you don't have to be that good at. You can just have like a surface level understanding. Let's say you're trying to become a software developer, and then you're using Git at work, and you're pushing stuff, you're pulling from the repositories and all that kind of crap. That could be like the extent of your knowledge of Git. You don't have to be a pro. You can just know the basics, and that's enough, right? You have to find the things you really have to be good at, get really good at those, and ignore everything else. Everything else you can have a basic understanding, and you're fine. What you want to concentrate on are recurring themes and topics, either in your job or in the course that you're taking to learn how to code, right? If there's a lot of space, if you're learning computer science, you want to be able to know how to identify space-time complexity for certain functions, right? But other crap is not that important. So it's really crucial that you understand what you need to know on a deep level and what you need to know on a surface level. Because don't get me wrong, the biggest mistake you can make as a software developer is wasting hours on something that does not matter, because you thought it did and you thought it would give you a lot of value, when in reality it literally provided nothing, right? So that's a crucial skill to have, and it is honestly priceless. And the last tip I have, this one's pretty self-explanatory, is you do it every day. If you're trying to learn how to code, you code every day. You don't go a single day of the week without coding, because the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get with it, and your growth will be exponential every day. At the first day, let's say the first day you code for 4 hours straight, right? You do that every single day, and then a month down the road, what you're going to learn in those 4 hours after a month is going to be 10x of what you learned in 4 hours on the first day, right? So in the same amount of time, you can learn way more if you're just consistent and you do it every single day. So just as an example, right? When I started this YouTube channel, I think around a month and a half ago, at first it was really tough. I'm posting every other day, and it was really hard. I stayed consistent, and it's getting a lot easier. I'm getting a lot more comfortable, and making these is getting, look, I'm already getting better, right? If you watch my first video compared to this one, it sounds like complete garbage. It looks like complete garbage. And, I enjoy myself more because I'm getting better. That's the value of staying consistent and doing it every day, right? If you're looking for a job, the best thing you can do, if you want to find a job as a software developer, one of the best things you can do, watch my interview with the Amazon software engineer that came out the other day. He will agree with that. It is, you do lead code every day, right? If you find some medium level questions, some hard level questions, you do 10 a day, and you do that every day for a week, and you will probably ace the interview, right, guys? It's all about consistency. It's not that hard, and you don't have to overthink it. You just do it every single day, and you'll get better, and it's that easy. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it valuable. I got a lot of awesome content coming in the future, so don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and enjoy your coding. Thanks, guys.